Hey guys, Minimate Masterworks here for a toy review on some buildings I use quite a bit. A lot of people ask about them, so I thought it'd be a good idea to get a video out so you can get some more detail on them and take a closer look at them than more than my pictures. This is called Block X, is the brand. Pretty sure they're pretty defunct because the only thing I've ever found is this and another set that's like a Hulk factory that I'm kind of tempted to get. Who knows, maybe I'll get in the future, but these three buildings come in a set, and I bought them off eBay for pretty cheap. It was only like 20 bucks, but it was incomplete. It's missing a lot of pieces. They come with these little figures that are pretty solid. There's nothing to them really, and then a few other things, accessories, but I didn't get any of that. I just got these three buildings. I did get the instructions. They're pretty terrible. They're not color coded or anything, but I decided to separate the three buildings if I could possibly do that with the pieces they give you, and it worked out pretty good. The first building I'll go over is this one. It's pretty tall. You know, it's a 4-story building. It's pretty sweet. It's a Daily Bugle building. The thing that's not the greatest about this one is there's no window frames. It's just wide open. It kind of looks almost like a World War II base, like without the Daily Planet stuff on top. It's got these little flags in here and stuff, but I like using this for like war buildings. Buildings have been bombed out and stuff, and I use it in a lot of city pictures, but it's the tallest of the three with the least amount of detail. Still a cool building, but this one right here is my favorite building. It's a hotel. It is missing a few pieces. There's supposed to be like a water tower on top. There's this chimney on the one side. You got these nice brown window frames on the two sides. And then one of my favorite features is this little balcony thing that I've used in several pictures. Pretty nice. The inside has one level, so you can at least put people up here, if you're doing a shot where there's people in the background. But otherwise, it's wide open. It comes with a very nice door, front door. Opens up and everything. Very cool. The third building is this red building. There's a billboard on it. Friend or foe, Spider-Man, Daily Bugle. You pull out this clock and this skylight falls through. I've never used it for a picture or anything. It's kind of chintzy, whatever. But also a nice looking building. The sides have the 3D, the molded windows. But the front is all paper, just one big piece of paper. And what it's designed for is this guy's got a magnet on him, Spider-Man does. And you're supposed to make them all crawl all the way up to the top, whatever. Not what I use for. This is a nice looking building. There's no front door, which is kind of weird, but a nice looking building. No supports or anything on the inside of that one. The nice thing about these is they scale pretty much perfectly for mini-mates. They look really good. I think they look good, even though the one on the left is missing windows and window frames and doors and stuff. It does come with this great awning that magically appeared. Just clips right on the front. Pretty much use it on any building or any other thing you have, any other building that may be the same size. It has a Spider-Man symbol on the front of it. I don't know why the Daily Bugle would put a Spider-Man on their awning, since it's they hate J. Jonah Jameson hates Spider-Man, but they did it. But it goes in reverse and hides it pretty well too, so no worries there. But yeah, they look good. They got a little bit of stuff on the roof that looks good for rooftop pictures. As far as cost, you can't go wrong with three buildings for doing pictures for like 20 bucks, and this thing's incomplete. But incomplete on the parts I don't care about. Now, as for the cons, the first thing is these pegs. I'm not a fan of pegs. I hate the look of pegs on anything, even though I'm dealing with a block figure most of the time. I'm just not a fan of them. Yeah, biggest problem though that I had with these is these aren't Lego quality blocks. These aren't even Mega Block quality blocks or Connects. They're terrible. They don't stick together. Probably why they've only made 2 sets before they disappeared, the company or the brand. This brown and tan one in the middle, I assembled 3 times. I was pretty excited when I got it. I assembled that one first and had it assembled for like 2 days, but it kept like collapsing every time I moved it. The blocks just don't stick together. So what I ended up doing was gluing all 3 of them together, or all the pieces together. This one I just did these sides here all in one piece, but took some Elmer's glue, glued them together, get quite a bit of use out of them, and they haven't fallen apart yet, but they're just like, these are the worst quality blocks I've ever used. But I love them. They're great buildings. They're totally worth every penny I spent on them. I would recommend them to anybody and everybody. They're pretty cool. This right here, stoplight came with it, which is kind of sweet. It's like the right scale and everything, but it's always nice to have one of these for a very cool street scene with these 3 buildings. So very nice. Alright, so set up a little scene using the 3 buildings. Just a little fun little AIM picture. I haven't used them in a long time, so why not? But gives you a good background, good city background for your pictures. Up on top, let's see here. I set up for this other shot of Green Goblin taking off with Peter Parker from that famous, comic cover or whatever, when he discovers he's Peter Parker, when Green Goblin does. Fun buildings. I highly recommend them. If you come across them on eBay for a decent price, grab them. Worth every penny. Just know that you gotta glue them together pretty much. So anyways, peace out, guys. Hopefully this is pretty informational for you if you decide to get these buildings, and answer any questions you guys wanted to know. So, alright, peace out.